Oh shit!
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey guys.
We're really busy
Wow.
playing
Checkers.
checkers right now. Sorry. Which one did you move?
Oh, I haven't moved yet.
Okay.
I was just, it
Oh,
does
you think
tell
you're
you.
also playing checkers?
Anyways, hi
You
guys.
thought we were playing. You thought we were playing D&D. No,
It's like we're playing checkers.
Jesus.
I'm thinking.
A checker stream named How Pretentious.
That's really
Yeah.
funny. Does anybody want to do recap?
No.
Don't look at me, I'm just a DM.
DM.
So, TLDR, we're gonna go back a little further, just to sort of sum up the whole Alia Kreese arc. We found ourselves in the city of thieves, Alia Kreese, where we learned that Nyx has some connections with the Raven Syndicate, one of the two ruling factions, specifically ruling criminal syndicates of the city. The city has no police force because of some politics that happened a while back
Shit.
that pretty much caused them to stop paying attention to their, actual citizens. And then as a result, the police fell apart. And criminal syndicates took over. So we find out that Nyx has a great deal of connection to the leader of the Raven Syndicate.
Right.
And that a new faction has moved in since last Nyx was here called the Red Knives, who use magic instead of just traditional blades.
Hello?
Wild.
That's kind of wild.
Anyway, so we pretty much just look around for some information, find the people we followed here, get some information from them, and then later talk to a barkeep named Marla, who told us that there is, or confirmed rather, that there is two followers of Raisman, the evil god that we've kind of been fucking with and getting fucked with by. And dealt with one of them, couldn't find the other after a mission where we went sort of undercover and ended up fighting this acolyte. Now he was a follower of Raisman, and when we finally killed him, his body fell onto a coffin that had an engraving in Abyssal. So we were like, hey, what does that say? The only person who could read it didn't get the chance to read it. Then his body got back up. It was now being possessed by an evil god. Rylerin barely managed to avoid death and was actually in between the world of the living and the dead, briefly. And we managed to stop Raisman from feeling the sunlight or, seeing anything other than the interior of this room, because his supposed goal is to experience the world through his own body, because he lives in the celestial realm and he doesn't want to. So we managed to stop him from getting the satisfaction. And the body dies again, and this time there's pretty much no corpse left because it kind of got fucked up a little bit. Speaking of fucked up, Rylerin manages to get away alive with some very serious injuries. And this was a huge blow to the Red Knives, giving the Raven Syndicate the edge they need to start winning the war. It's been at sort of a standstill for a long time, but seems like the Syndicate can probably take advantage of this opening and take control of the city again. And we also learned a little thing about Nyx. See, our human companion wasn't human after all. He's been a changeling this whole time, simply appearing as a human. The party was angry at him, especially since he pushed Rylerin so hard to share his secrets while keeping one of his own, but seem to have accepted him for what he is. We also learned that Rylerin is some form of undead, although the little test thing we did gave us some slightly inconclusive results. We learned that he was an undead, but something's a little different, although we couldn't place exactly what. And yeah, we are back in the Raven Syndicate's headquarters. And we know that our next lead will take us to Brazia, which is the next city north of here. I also would like to take note of, on this map, I forgot a crucial detail. The railroad.
God.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna take one of these areas up north and just kind of change it
Understandable.
so
Have a nice
that
day.
it is a railroad station and has a railroad coming from it. Now this map was rudimentary, just as like a show. The next one's gonna be a little prettier, because I think we'll spend more time in the outdoors there. Because here, spending time on the street means that you'll probably get your shit stolen.
You're gonna get murked.
But yeah, or just get killed. It's honestly a very real possibility. So we're just gonna, yeah. And this is actually right across the street of the water refinery that almost got poisoned and would have killed a lot of people. So the nice thing about forgetting the railroad on this map in particular is that it doesn't come up through here, so I can just have it at the top end of the map because it's the start of the tracks.
Fair enough. I think we're caught up really then.
Yeah.
Oh, and also there was this whole Ninian had this whole dramatic spiel about
Yeah.
magic.
Her views on magic. She thinks that it is not inherently corrosive, but it will always be used to hurt people because of the nature of humanity and just people in general, since, you know, more than just humans in this world. So it was brought up, someone said, I believe the lore was like, magic is a tool, so it depends on who's using it. And she said, it's true, but I've never seen people use it for good at any more than a surface level. And pointed out that he was, in fact, a soldier who used magic for being a soldier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the party did try to make the point of, you know, oh, it's not everyone uses magic poorly. And she was like, every caster in your group has done something fucked up or will do something fucked up. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lord did burn
She
down
was
the
right.
tavern.
She had a point.
Yeah, there was
Didn't
that one
burn
interaction in
down
the
a
tavern.
tavern.
Yes,
There
you
was
did.
also the interaction in the tavern in
caught
Alley
the
Priest where
tavern
someone
on
said,
fire.
"Tell that to the child, you orphans." So that was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I caught the tavern on fire. I didn't burn it down. There is a difference.
Right.
You
Still
did
caught it
apparently
on-
kill a child, though.
True.
Apparently you
wait, I
did.
killed its child? I thought I orphaned a child.
Same shit, different story if you
that's
think about
right.
it.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way.
Can go either way.
We didn't really get the full details on it, so maybe it's both.
Maybe you did kill a child. Who knows?
I don't
Just
remember ever doing that shit. God damn it.
It's funny because you got in like a roast contest and you just said you orphaned a child and left the room.
Yeah. Kind of wild.
So yeah, that leaves us in the headquarters. Remember, everyone's woken up just a bit ago, and
Oh fuck, nice.
what was the lead? The guy, one of the guards was like, yeah, I know someone north a little bit in Brazia who is a scholar and could probably help you with I forget what.
With the undead
Probably
thing, I
help.
think.
Whatever.
Yeah, figuring out what's going on with Ryler
Like what kind
Yeah.
of undead
Yeah.
Ryler it is.
and also just other information in general.
He knows things basically. And you guys did take a mental note, as I said, that he was a what's it called, Minotaur,
Oh, fuck.
living in racist town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bernard was asleep during that, okay?
He was, but you guys did take a mental note that like, that's probably an interesting experience.
Oh my god, Gunnar's gonna find his crush. Oh
Uh,
my god.
And he was a social activist as well. So
Well, I'm ready to get arrested.
You're the last person who's gonna get arrested.
Yeah,
How's he
no,
gonna
what?
come in? And if
We're all
anything,
getting arrested.
no, what's
bro.
gonna happen is that you're gonna commit something, and then you can just like, oh, they did it, and they're like, okay, and they're just gonna take us instead, and you're like, okay,
True.
thanks.
Bernard's gonna get arrested at the
Let's go.
front gates.
I can get away with a crime. You're right, dude. Let's do it.
Oh my
Called
god.
privilege.
just blame some poor tiefling kid.
No.
Yeah, he stole your bird. I saw him.
Oh, Sam, Your Honor.
You go to the court and testify as an
Trust me,
official
bro.
witness.
Hi,
Trust me,
Wilbur.
bro.
The fucked up thing is, they will.
Yeah.
All right, so there are two things that I would say you might want to do before you leave.
Okay.
Based on what you know, you might want to revisit Marla because
True.
she was cool.
Or Marla.
And Nix, you still know some people here, including one gardener. So if you guys need any herbs or anything of that sort, you know who to go to.
Yay,
That's just something I
drugs.
mentioned a little while
Ayo.
ago.
Let's
and It's like
go.
one of the only other buildings that actually has an interior on this map, so I figured I'd bring it up. It's not much of an interior. Just
I
came to my
mean-
mind.
I suppose we could check it out.
I mean, do we need any plants?
You never know when you need some plans.
So we're just gonna buy it just like a random plant?
You know that she also sells what is effectively pot, so.
All right. Well, looks like I know where we're going first.
Bernard needs some pot.
Yes.
We will.
Well,
Oh,
you guys
fuck.
are magic. You guys use materials for your magic, right? You need-
I mean, most of it's just from the components bag.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I still want to say hi to them.
All right. I purposefully threw that chess game, trust, or checkers game.
I beat her ass, dude.
Yeah. No.
I mean, she did say she has no idea how to play.
I mean, I do like have an idea, but like I know how to play, but it's like not like oh right, I have 4 years into this. I'm going to like
Dude, there was a couple times I'm like, oh shit, did I fuck up? Am I gonna lose? And then I'm like, oh, never mind, I'm good.
Never mind. She's acoustic. She doesn't know. I don't know. No.
Anyways,
So yeah.
so is Nyan still here?
No, I mean, she's leaving the room if you want to say something or ask her anything.
I'll probably like follow her just to the hall. And do kind of like a little, little clear throat. I was just wondering.
Yes?
I still haven't been able to get a replacement for my mace. Is that alright if I keep a hold of this one, or would you rather me return it?
Consider it a reward for your assistance in the last battle.
I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much.
She kind of thinks to herself for a second. She's like, battle? She's like, I don't know if that's really the word I'd use, but
It was some.
She feels bad for you. Just take it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give kind of like a little nod and then head back to the room. Look at the group and just, well, I'm the one who said no more secrets, so he'll kind of like look at everybody and say, I just wanted to be upfront about this. If possible, could we start considering after Chris, I know we got things to do, but when we got the time, start heading towards the town of Criskin. I reached out to someone I used to know, and apparently she might know something about my contract.
Ah.
Who's this person?
Kind of like pauses, like looks down. Well, her name was mentioned by that Anthemar fellow, Estelle. I may.
Wait, where is
We-
Criskin?
It's like far north.
Yeah, it's northeast. It's sort of east of Doveport if you're looking at the map.
Yeah, if you're looking at the if you go to party notes, scroll up a little bit. It just says Rich under Duckport, and then it's a little
Oh,
that way.
this one.
So it's,
Oh, I didn't
it's
see
near
this map.
there. So I
see.
may or may not have. We were close in a relationship sort of matter.
Hey yo.
Or actually say Ayo.
Ayo. Aylor.
Ooh.
How
Unfortunately,
close?
we were. I suppose one would might view us as have been partners of the romantical sort. The issue is that I'm not sure if the feelings were mutual. It felt. It's a long story that I don't really have the capacity of getting into too far into. Because if I start telling about that, then it's just a whole snowball effect of gonna be me talking for hours on end. So
That's fine, but what makes you think that she knows something about your contract?
because I
is-
asked.
Well, are they part of it?
Well, Estelle is a part of Raceman, and I knew
Still?
from what I know, the fact that the Asmar fellow mentioned her, there's got to be some sort of connection still. But I came across I learned a spell overnight named Sending. Probably familiar with it, Alor. But I managed to reach out to her, and she didn't insinuate that she didn't know anything about it. Just mentioned, asked me to, well, not asked, told me to knock at her door at Criskin. That she'll be waiting. I was with her when my memories first were kind of settling. Like, she's one of the first beginning memories that I have from a couple months ago, so I'm assuming she'd know something. Since she was so close, but
Well, it is. So I think we should go to Pretentious first, right?
oh
This
yeah,
will be faster.
I just wanted to be open with y'all since we're trying to keep no more secrets, and just to keep in mind that before we head down south, unless something big comes up, I'd appreciate if we could make a little bit of a pit stop.
I suppose that's fine, but how do we know we could trust this person since you've had a relationship issues with them and they're a follower of Raisman?
That. DM, how would I know? Would she be the type to kind of like backstab me and shit like that?
From your memory, she was not the most authentic individual.
But she would have
She was a
backstabbed
very
me.
she was manipulative.
Yeah.
But
Great.
Whether or not she would full on backstab you, you're not certain. You would like to think that she wouldn't do that.
God damn it!
Like that
God
reaction.
Great.
Continue.
No, Cat's still here. There you go.
There's
Now we
just,
have another member to the party now.
yeah, there's just a cat outside the fucking window screaming at us.
It's
It's the
another
cat.
tabaxi.
That's the shark tabaxi that keeps following us.
It's a different one.
Quit the disguise. We know it's you.
I'm right here.
Nick, stop tricking me!
Yeah, we all look at Nick. It's like, it wasn't me! Fucking furry. But yes,
No.
continue, TM.
Yeah, so you'd like to believe she would, but you can't speak with certainty.
I gotta trip my mouth, hold on.
Great.
What kind of chip? Never mind.
I didn't hear you.
I thought you said I had a chip in my mouth. And
That's
was
what I
just like,
said.
what kind of chip?
Dorito.
What flavor?
Oh hell yeah!
Sweet heat chili. Sweet chili,
You
sweet
lost
chili
some
heat.
points.
The purple one.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
in
the
a,
purple
it's actually in a black bag. Because it's an advertisement
fire.
bag.
Oh, I see. I
Xbox
see.
Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, I see. I see.
I have one
It's-
of those.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I'm not sure if it's
Valorant.
ultimate. It might just be normal.
I have one of those.
But yeah,
in
I have a
parentheses,
code for it in the
Doritos.
back, so hopefully I can redeem it. We'll find out. Because listen,
Next
$5 for a Dorito bag is way cheaper than the $10 to $15 I could spend on Game Pass. I'm like, deal, yoinks.
Oh god.
Yeah, so like Rylan's kind of like crossing his like arms, like trying to like think is like, well, she.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know, but it's the only path that I have currently to figuring out what the fuck Reisman was talking about with the contract. If something comes up, I'm be more than happy to turn face, and walk away from that, not bother with her, but all things considered, she's the only person that I know of. Raisman's followers are generally rather secretive, so. Again, this was just me being open and honest with what's going on. And I hope that you all would do
As he
this.
says that.
Huh?
Being open and honest.
Yeah.
Slowly turns head.
I'm kind of like looking at all of you and like, and I'm hoping that the. Oh god, what's the fucking word? The gesture? And I'm hoping that the gesture will be returned. I'm kind of like looking like, are we getting the gist here? Like, are we gonna start being honest and open, people? Please?
Okay then.
Yes, Miss Roy Roy.
Did he call me
Mr.
miss?
Wow.
Fuck!
Wow.
Look at good art.
We thought this would be an episode about racism. No, transphobia.
Yeah, transphobia.
This
Yep,
is
good
phobia.
Gunnar, do you got somebody else on your mind, or
What?
you call me miss?
No. Sorry, Mr. Roy Roy.
You don't gotta call me any
Damn it.
prefix. You can just call me Rylerin. We've known each other for a bit now.
But you're Roy Roy.
Then why? Exactly. So why are you telling me, call me Mister and all that?
He's just trying to be polite.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm not mad.
Gunnar just
Like having
trying
a
to
point,
be.
man.
Gunnar trying to have manners.
I'm not mad. It just caught me off guard because it
I'm
came out
just
of nowhere.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, that's also Dad.
Sorry,
thing.
Mom.
I can't wait for somebody to fucking call Rylerin Dad. That's gonna be real funny.
I got you. Oh, Sheriff Crow, where you was?
No.
No, that's the other way around.
Oh, true.
Shut up. Shut up. That man got me.
Got me fucked up.
Got me fucked up. I need more art of Sheriff Crow so I can make a fucking edit to a couple sexy songs.
Oh my god, no! That one edit I sent in memes. That's I was trying to make so much art of him, but I'm just like I can't.
No,
Because
that's
then
such a mood.
I look at like couple reference pics, and I'm just like.
Oh my god, Nix. Hey Fletcher, you wanna draw Sheriff
Oh my
Crow?
god.
Oh my
Anyways,
god,
anyways,
Nick, bro, you don't even know his actual name.
Bruh.
I'm consistently bad about this. Like in my other game,
That's
like I will even outside of the game. Fucking, he's in chat right now. I'll be like, hey Milo. Nope, your name is Lucy. What's up? I'm just consistently bad about flipping and flopping about names. Anyways,
Yeah,
You're good. It's okay. Next draws now. It's a thing.
it's not drawing, it's forgery.
Canon.
So same diff.
I do love the idea of like Nick sitting down and like doing a forgery and like, oh, what are you drawing? He's like, it's not drawing, it's forgery. There's a difference. Come on, Mom. It's not a phase. Anyways, so we gonna do anything else around town, or are we gonna be heading out?
Oh,
It
I
is
don't
first-
have any plans.
It is first in the morning.
I do want to say hi to someone.
Same. I
And
want to see biscuits one more time.
didn't the doctor say that she knew Marla? Might be good.
She did.
Might be good to head over there, see if you heard anything about that. The doctor.
We can check on.
Also, did you just
Marla.
menacingly whisper biscuits?
What's gaslighting?
Just stares at you and goes, gaslighting isn't real, you're crazy.
Did you hear the joke
What?
about the
What?
gaslighter?
Oh,
Alright, I'm just gonna head out and
Doesn't even respond.
what is
to me.
gaslighting?
you guys
Oh,
have
don't worry about it.
I'll let you guys
Garrett.
wrap this up. I'll just meet you guys at the bar. And Gunnar, let's not drink till we're drunk
At the
again.
bar?
Oh, is that the place with the teleporting potions?
Yeah.
You know, we're Marlon.
Teleporting.
potions.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, cause last time he got drunk and then when he sobered up, he was like, I teleported.
Yeah, it's because it wasn't a natural desoberation. It's me casting lesser restoration. Like, all right, buddy, let's sober you up. But yeah, it's like, all right, let's keep it, maybe like a drink or two of the light ale or something like that. But nothing, no drink, no drunk. All right.
No more strongest you got, okay?
Yeah.
No more walking in like,
Come- But I
"Give me
gotta double
whatever
it.
you got to offer."
No,
And
you
give it to
don't.
the next
Double.
person.
Yes.
You know, I had to double it.
All right, so I'll start heading towards the bar unless someone's coming with
I'll
me.
go with.
All right. You guys need more time to
Everything
pack
better,
up or something?
I got everything.
All good, honestly.
Nice.
You take everything we have from the cart.
I believe
what
the
about the
brothel
cart?
map is ready for this session.
Gimme.
I honestly forgot we had a cart. Like, just.
I'll send you,
Yeah.
I'll send you the map. I have to do the interiors.
Well, Gnark, we'll be using the cart once we leave town, but
Yeah.
are we using the cart? Because I don't think we can use the railway.
I thought we left it at. what
No,
was it?
it's here.
Oh, okay.
We have it with us. They have it in like protection.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because the streets, the cart fits into the streets, and we're like, well, this is not convenient.
If it fits, I steal.
I
Nope.
suppose next can go find Nina.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna have to look very hard.
I also realized that I had this
No
music.
fucking.
I did realize that I used this music for the city that we're going to, but I just forgot to change it to the, you know, the music for this area. So let me just quickly do that.
Can you find Nina and like the knocking
God.
door of fucking?
I mean, they said
Can
they-
you help me find the pillow? It's on your left or right. My right? No, your left. Up.
For real.
Can you help Gnark find the pillow?
Oh my god.
It's on your left, Canark.
On my right.
No, left.
Is it down below me?
Canark!
There it is.
Just all of us losing our
Now, can you help me find the blanket?
I'll kill you.
But yeah, anyways, I guess Ryler and Aelor are just gonna meet everybody else at the fucking you know.
Train station.
Oh, I
No.
thought we were going to the bar.
Yeah, Marla.
Going to the bar.
We're going to see
Oh,
Marla.
well, I didn't think you were all going there.
I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna go inside, alright.
Going with
Me and Jacob juggling. We could not figure out where the other person was going.
So,
One second. I gotta update the interior of
Hey, get
the
those bitches
bar
out.
in accordance with present circumstances. So first up,
people.
Dr. Pritchton and her cat are at a stall. Actually, they would be over here. Because it's closer to Marla. They're chatting with Marla. Well, really, just Dr. Pritchton. The cat isn't really chatting much. You can see a few Raven Syndicate members, and most notably, none of the Red Knives.
Yippee! Bitches.
Great.
This performer is not the same. It was like a young woman last time. It's this like guy in like a almost like a jester outfit, where it's like
Let's go.
yeah.
Oh my god, Shaco.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, he is wearing like that kind of mask.
Oh.
But it's a tragedy mask instead of comedy.
I see.
Yes, fuck.
And you get the vibe that it's just like it's you know, it's a persona. He's got the whole fit, and he's just playing like a flute. It's a little choppy, but it's not difficult to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you know, he's not an expert.
But yeah.
And as you walk in, Marla and her like fucking 8-foot tall glory looks over and is like,
Hello,
"Ah,
sailor."
hello." I don't
Um,
entirely remember her voice, so I've
it's
just
fine.
decided it's this now.
I'm gonna immediately like
Let's
walk
go.
over to her, and I'm just gonna kind of like hands on the counter, like, could you make sure you limit Gnark? We're about to be heading out. We really don't need him drunk.
Ah, I gotcha.
Can I
last
insight-
time
Get
you
me
asked for what
drunk!
had this,
I'm gonna
so-
insight check her.
You gotta roll it.
You go.
I'm rolling. Ooh,
Does
so
that,
close
does
to a
that
20.
also apply for the rest of the party, or is this just for Gnark?
She said, "Can I get drunk?"
21.
Are you wanting to get wasted?
I mean, asking for a friend, of course, you know.
No. I rolled a 21.
She's like, yeah, I can keep him relatively sober. It's kind of like I'll sell him some drinks maybe, but I won't let him get drunk. Don't worry.
I just narrow my eyes,
Fine.
like, can't get. I need him to be able to walk straight and see straight.
I can do that.
All right. Like, is Palfy like, did Palfy ask to get drunk?
No, that was Kerr making a
Okay.
joke.
But I'll kind of like nod. And I guess I'll go see Dr. Pritchton.
Yeah, sure. So you walk over. When you walked in, she was having a conversation with Marla. So she's just like, she just like looks at you. She's got like, it's early, so she's got like some scrambled eggs on her plate, you know. And she's just like, I recall you. Kind of like, her
Yep.
eyes are kind of wide, and she's like, kind of points at you almost. She's like,
I look down at the pointing finger, like, yep, we saw each other just last night.
oh right, you were one of the people who fought the acolyte.
Wait, did she say I'm
Well, what
with?
do you want?
Did she say that I'm one of the people with the acolyte?
No, who fought
One
the
of the people
acolyte.
Oh, okay. I was like, how'd she know?
Get her!
But
Fine, boom.
I'll do like a nod, like, yeah, we one of the people that fought. Just want to check in, see how you're doing.
I'm doing well. I'm going to be staying with Marla for a bit. Old friends, after all.
Yeah, you mentioned. Why did we
So
have
did
to
you?
talk to her? I don't remember.
Alfie just wanted to see the cat.
Where's biscuits?
It's orange. It's the orange token.
Oh, that's orange. Gimme.
Fucking Palfy, arms out.
Yay! Finally named biscuits. Let's go.
Doesn't even fucking
It
ask
does that
permission.
cat thing where it just like licks its paw and pays no attention to you as you're like. And then finally it turns to you and kind of tilts its head at the noise, and it's just like looking at you with its head to the side. Yeah, that.
Wait, hang on. Let me redeem a. Let me see a trouble real quick.
Oh my god, I'll go get him.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke.
I can't. I can't.
Unless-
I guess
Okay.
Well, now
Did
you
you
have to
actually
redeem
win?
it.
Well, yeah, I
No,
know.
you
I
have to.
Yeah, you
At
did.
first it was slash. First I was like trouble as a joke, but now it's not a joke.
I would like to see the boy. That needs to be more expensive. We're gonna use that, I guess.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
do it all the time. Anytime they start stream, I redeem it.
What was I gonna say? Fucking. I just need to make a drawing of like those like Snapchat pictures where it's like so show me your pussy or something like that.
Let's go.
Speaking of,
Let's go.
Oh god.
Boy.
The boy. Arson, what I was kidding. Like
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I have a +1 in like animal handling too. Hang on.
yeah.
Only
Yes,
like
I do.
+1.
I have a +1
Crazy.
in animal handling too. Let's go.
Let's go.
I have a +4,
Cool,
bitches.
you have handling on my +5.
Oh, I have
God
+1 as well. Dang.
I have a plus infinity.
+1, buddy.
True. Yo, can
The
you
only
spare
one
some?
with a +4.
I think
Well,
so.
Gunnar
Yeah.
has +5.
Oh hell, you get it.
Oh, crazy.
He is an animal.
Yeah, I was gonna say he is.
He spent a lot of time with animals, so. Maybe that.
Oh my god. Aelor Cannon actually meowing back at the cat.
Real. Nah, cause he actually would though.
Meow battle.
behind the stone cold face is just a furry meowing back at another cat.
Alora's a furry?
All I can imagine is that it's like, I'm oppressed as you guys. I'm a furry, and we're like, that's not the same thing.
Yeah,
I
it
couldn't
is.
learn the polymorph spell.
What happened to honesty in this team? Come on.
I mean, it's a spell. It's not a changeling.
Next thing you turn into my persona.
Please.
Turn into my persona.
Are you done?
He is not, in fact, done.
Nah, he's turned into airplane.
Oh.
And bite
So
me.
do
Let me love you.
we have a reason for trying to seek out Dr.
See the cat.
Christian?
Didn't you
Yeah.
also say that she had like a herbal shop or something like that?
Yeah, like a herbal shop. Was
Uh,
it
it
someone
wasn't
That was
else?
someone
Yeah,
else.
someone
Oh,
else.
somebody else.
And
never mind.
that's who Nix was going to go see, right?
Did Nyx go alone?
No,
So,
he's
yeah.
going to see Ninon, bro.
Oh right,
Oh.
okay.
That's what I said.
That you were gonna go.
Nick's alone again.
No, he isn't gonna go alone.
You never know with you, man.
You would.
Bruh.
You would.
He would. But, like,
you
he's
would as
not.
well. Fletcher.
Me?
Yeah. Bitch.
Me, Fletcher?
Yes.
Going to... I mean, I do have weed, so...
Oh.
Alright.
No. Anyways.
My cousin's coming over, so I'm gonna get some of that anyways.
Oh, did she mention what she was researching? Question mark.
The tomb, the fucking where the coffin was. Apparently
Oh.
that was there a lot longer than. You were
What
aware
did she
of.
find out about that?
Yeah. Did she mention anything? So I know that Nyx and Palfy know about. Did she mention it to the rest of us though?
All she said was that that's what she was researching, and she never said anything about what she learned or any of
But
that.
did she say that to us? Because I know I didn't hear that. Because I might have.
Oh, you
met
were also in a
Dr.
different
Christian
area, yeah.
in passing. But I
Yeah.
don't know about like Ryler or Palfrey or Kindler.
No, I mean,
Because-
not really.
So do we know that she researching the coffin?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Do we know to ask anything about that?
Nyx and Coffee do.
Great.
Can I ask what you were doing in there?
Oh, right. Sorry. About the scripture on the tomb.
I wasn't asking you, Palfy. I adore you.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry. I'm high.
I was literally like, hey, so why did you have to get escorted out in the first place? Is me
I thought you
asking
were
Dr.
saying
Pritchard.
like to me because I was still playing with the cat. I'm sorry.
No, I'm letting you do it. It's kind of me realizing like, why the fuck was this woman in there? So
Oh my bad.
it's fine. But yeah, I kind of look at the doctor. And was like, can I ask why you were in there in the first place?
Oh yes, I was researching the tomb that the acolyte fell onto. There was
Oh.
some historic relevance to it.
Oh.
When I got here, I learned that it was moved up there for not a museum, but for safekeeping purposes.
Mhm.
Apparently, it was here before this city was.
Shit. What'd you learn about it?
Well, the text on the front is abyssal. Or was, I guess. I'm not sure how intact any of it is now.
Was I able to read what was on it?
I believe right after the guy fell,
You did read it, Ryler.
you read it, you looked down and read it, and
What
it
was it?
was, when, I think it was when you shall fall, I shall rise again.
Oh, right, yeah. Were you able to get that translated?
Well, somewhat. I have a working assumption, but,
Do you want me
I
to tell
believed
you
it
what
was-
it said?
She glances up at you and goes, "You speak abyssal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you an acolyte yourself?"
Cleric.
You see her eyes there, and she's like, "To what god?"
I forgot. What is this fucking title? Because I know it's not just Renman. Hold on.
The higher being.
The higher being, yes. The higher being. I pull up my little amulet as proof.
She sort of like inspects it and is like, "And why do you know abyssal?"
I got amnesia. I actually don't know why. It was a recent discovery. I am lying out of my ass. Do you want
She's
me
like
to do
still
deception?
squinting. Yeah, run a deception check.
Oh, I only got a +1. I just really. Ooh, 7.
Let's see if she rolls lower, because her wisdom isn't actually that crazy.
Please, please, please.
Is it bad that Nyx knows Abyssal?
Hey, yo.
Wait, since when? I actually checked this when you were reading the thing and you didn't.
Oh, did you learn
Where
it
did you
just
get it
at the
from?
level up?
No, it's cause like with the with the fucking thing you gave me, Rosie, you said you can learn one other language, and I'm like, okay, Abyssal.
Yeah, you should probably not have.
Yeah, I
Abyssal.
should probably change that.
Please, that's my entire bit.
That's really funny.
Because I checked the last session before you took that, and you would have technically had it the whole time, but you weren't able to read the inscription, so that kind of blocked you off from getting it.
Huh, I gotta go change it then.
Because I even checked last time, and I was like, nope, You don't.
That's really funny though. Fucking Nick's thinking back, like, hold on, I know exactly what that said.
I did know what that meant. Like,
Hold
what?
on a second.
Oh, yeah. I just studied it overnight.
Fast learner.
That's really funny though. Anyways,
Yeah. So
and then it's like Checo.
she's like,
I mean, I
"Yes, well,"
looked at the image.
she's like, yes, well, must be some amnesia.
I only know if up to a couple of months back, so.
And I imagine you wouldn't have countered Abyssal much in that time, although you said you did have run-ins with Reyesman's people up until now, yes?
Did I mention this?
It was related to the party, remember? She talked to you for a little bit, so she asked you, like, what your relation to everything going on was.
I don't remember this.
I don't think it was roleplayed directly, but I imagine you wouldn't have been like, I'm not gonna share.
I probably Rallyman probably would have been like, I've been like knowing that like finding out about Raisman, seeing that it's evil, been trying to like as Renman, a follower of Renman, trying to like kind of bunk that shit down, try to help people.
Right. But you would have then shared it. You would have shared that like, yeah, you encountered Raisman's.
I guess so,
people,
yeah.
because-
But I probably wouldn't have
yeah.
mentioned of how many times.
Yeah.
I would have at
Just
least
said that you had ran into it before, and because of your connections to your current god, we're trying to stop that.
yeah. I probably would like would if anything like mention like the stuff that happened in Toloris. Like yeah,
Yeah.
we've been dealing with it for a little bit, so it's been kind of like our ongoing search.
She also knew that there was a group who dealt with the attempted waterhole poisoning, and that's your group. So
Yeah. So what was her question again?
She said, well, you've had interactions with Raisman's people before, haven't you?
A couple, yeah. More recently, it's been starting to become a reoccurring thing.
Well, I hope for your own sake you don't encounter any more.
Unfortunately, we are trying to deal with Raceman, so fortunately, I doubt that it would go that way for us. But the scripture on the coffin does say, "Where you fall, I shall rise." I believe.
And she's like, yes, that makes sense.
And the acolyte like pulls out her book and starts scribbling shit down, like writing.
So, what else have you learned about that? You said it's been
Well-
here since before the building. This town was raided. When was the town raided?
Well, it's been there for...
She's sleepy.
It is early in the morning.
It is
so-
early in the morning, yeah.
She's like, well, I know it's been there for greater than a century. It's hard to date it exactly because it was moved before I even got here.
Of course.
The statues were also with it whenever it was moved. And possibly more. I'm not sure where it originally was other than somewhere in this town. Likely underground, as it's made of stone and was, well, covered in dust upon being found. I talked to one of the people who unearthed it. But he was already far too elderly by the time I got to him to recall an exact location.
I see.
Some sort of, bunker, maybe?
Would I
Not
know
sure what
anything
its
about
value would
this? Dearest DM,
Yeah.
would I know anything about this?
You have amnesia.
Man,
I mean,
Back to
technically, he
when
forgot
we-
he had amnesia, so he doesn't have amnesia. So then he was.
that's not how that works.
Yes, it
If
is.
you, if you, for-
I've
if you
decided.
forget you have amnesia, do you really have amnesia?
Well, yes,
Hey.
you just wouldn't know because the thing is, you
Yeah,
won't be able
no.
to remember past a certain point, and that's a concern. Who would drop their dice?
So how's my deception
no.
looking?
If I trick you into thinking you're cured, you'll be cured.
Gaslighting.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm kind of like nodding along. Do you know what's
Noddling along.
Shut the fuck up. Do you know what's inside
No.
the coffin, or is it just assumedly someone important to Raceman?
Actually, the coffin's empty.
You've opened the coffin?
Only a bit, and I use biscuits here to look inside. Dark vision and all. It wasn't clear if something had been in there, but certainly wasn't by the time I checked, which was quite recently.
I like the little nod. I see. What do you think the purpose of it is?
The coffin?
Just realized something.
Oh,
What's
Why
that?
would have not mattered because she was literally there when Raisman was like, "Long time no see, Rylerin."
oh yeah, because biscuits.
It's okay.
Biscuits the cat almost got caught up in your cloud of daggers, for that matter.
Yeah.
When the acolyte cloud of daggers to you to try to kill you.
Yep.
Which, ironically, Reyesman then seemed to bring you back.
Yeah.
So he was like, as my final act to Reyesman, my god, I will kill you! And Reyesman was like, what the fuck, man?
Not that one.
Not cool,
Dick.
bro. Cool.
But yeah, it's okay. Rylerin has 9 intelligence and didn't realize that Biscuit. Forgot the Biscuit was there listening the entire time. So she's like, "You're lying to my face."
Yeah.
It's really funny. Sorry, continue. But yeah, do you know any reason why it'd be like that, you think?
Well,
Any theories?
it's not often you bury an empty coffin,
No.
but despite my
And then she looks at her familiar and she's like,
talents, it was difficult to tell whether or not anything arcane was actually related to the coffin. Clearly, there was some form of magic linking to it, as the acolyte was temporarily resurrected. But it wasn't visible to me at that time. It's also possible it was something about the room at large, but that wasn't the original place the coffin was in.
That's
And
true.
the statues exploded, so maybe they were part of it, but... well, I really have no way of knowing now. Because they've exploded.
Man, I really wish I could fucking cast detect magic on that fucking coffin. Fuck. And I'm assuming we can't go back there because that's still the Red Knife's place.
no, it actually belongs to the Raven Syndicate now, but,
I know where I need to go.
I will tell you,
Uh-oh.
it occurs to you that since the statues exploded and the coffin's effects already happened, it may not have any magic anymore.
Damn it. Son of a bitch.
even if it did.
That's fair. Pain.
So yeah. And she's like, "Where will you go next?"
I think we're heading up north.
To Brazia.
Yeah.
She makes a very stale expression. She's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, Brown like nods along, like, yeah, I know.
I was there once.
How'd that go?
They told me I had to keep biscuits on a leash. I slapped the man who told me that and walked away.
As you should.
I respect that.
Biscuits doesn't like leashes. Well, I wish you luck. She continues eating her scrambled eggs and goes back to scribbling away in her notes. And when you don't leave, she looks up and she's like,
Oh yeah.
"I'm sorry, was that all?"
I'll leave you to your notes.
Yes.
Man, fuck you.
She's acoustic.
Real. Honestly, get it, bestie.
Yeah, is it where are you going now?
I guess we're waiting on Nyx. I'll move up, I'll move from her table though, give her the space.
Yeah.
I'll kind of like
Good
look.
Mark still hasn't gotten their drink.
Yeah, I'll turn around and be like, how many drinks have you had?
Well, you how many?
Knark is like, I can't count! And then Parla's holding up 2 with her fingers.
I give a approving nod.
Allure hasn't finished his first one.
Oh my God.
Just because these mugs are fucking massive, because they're Marla's.
True.
I mean, 2 drinks for Gnark is like 8 drinks for Allure, so...
You're gonna finish that?
You can have.
Oh yeah. Thanks, I owe you one. I start downing it.
Meanwhile, next.
Hey.
So you caught up with Ninian.
He's just gonna kind of approach her and is like, hey, so me and my friends were deciding to leave up to Brazia.
I wish you luck, and I recommend you stay in your human form as much as possible up there. I went
Yeah.
once or twice, and fortunately, I'm Elvin. But I hope your friends will have a better experience than I've bore witness to.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about the type of people that are gonna be there and how they're gonna treat my friends, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
They're not all bad. Some people just live there because they'd like to see their city improve. Some people are just ignorant. And some are
Well,
blatant.
That's understandable. They could live in their own little bubble if they want to. I just
Ignorance is
figured.
bliss, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. I just figured I might as well just say goodbye, considering I didn't do that
Should
last
have
time.
last time.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And she sort of looks at you for a second and then hugs you, which is not a
Let's
common thing.
go! I was just thinking like I was just thinking hug it out, hug it out, hug it out.
He kind of
Um,
just kind of
yeah.
shifts it to his like changeling form and just hugs her back.
Aww.
Aw.
No.
Oh, mommy's boy.
I thought that was Arlo's job. No.
It could be both.
True, true.
Arlo's actually just Nyx's replacement, so.
Oh, I see,
Damn.
I see.
No.
And while she's still hugging you, you can't see her face. But you just kind of hear her voice, like, kind of wave a little bit as she goes, "Stay safe."
Aw.
And she stands up. You would. Her face is very neutral, I would say. It doesn't match the voice you just heard entirely. But she's like, "Now then. You could take the train. You'll have to probably take the poorly maintained one for the public, but it should be cheap enough.
Um,
And they'll get you there quickly.
Expensive as a train.
I'm
I mean, you'd have to go find out.
sure
Lyran's
that's
never taken the train
fine.
before.
We went a couple days riding on a car pulled by Gnarg. I think a battered train would be a bit of an upgrade.
Perhaps. Your friends did have military connections, though, yes?
Apparently, yeah.
Maybe you could ride with the soldiers. They're not all too bad, and they have a much more comfortable journey.
Yeah, I guess I'll ask Galore whenever I meet up with them. Sorry about the whole fiasco. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really expect coming back here, but I guess fate had some other plans. But with everything going on, I think I'll try to visit more.
That would be nice.
Yeah, and you have Arlo, so he seems really nice.
He is. I still don't think he's forgiven himself for resorting to magic, but he will.
With time, I'm sure he'll be okay.
I hope so.
Yeah. I should probably start heading to my friends now.
Yeah, we.
Thanks for everything. And I'll see you around.
She sort of nods to you, and walks away.
Kind of just like starts heading back to the bar. Hi guys, don't worry. I'm here.
I'll give a little wave.
Am I drunk?
Oh my god.
You have
better
to
not
ask that.
be.
90% certain you are.
Yeah, I took 3 drinks, but.
You're also a
That's
big
okay.
bitch.
Like sort of like wave high using like with Biscuit's paws too, just
Oh
because.
my god. Poor biscuits.
No, Biscuit's like,
He doesn't care.
Yay!
I mean, this is familiar.
Gnarg gives him just a brief smile and goes back to his drink.
Kind of just sits down. He kind of looks over at Laura like, why did you let him drink?
Me?
Well, I mean like all of you as a collective, but you're the closest one here, so I'm talking to you.
Listen,
I've been-
try telling Gnarg
Rylerin
no.
was in
I'm
charge of
trying to
that.
drink the emotions away.
Exactly. Plus, we're just trying to not get him drunk. I'm hoping that by the time, you know, we get over there, like, we start the journey, it'll be fine. worst comes to worst, I could cast Lesser Restoration. Oh, shit, I don't even know if I had that prepared. I do. But yeah, if worst comes to worst, if he does get drunk, I can fix it.
I can fix it.
I usually do.
Good to know. I think this is like another friend I kind of want to talk to. They kind of run a herb store.
I mean, it might be good.
If that's all right.
I mean, we might as well see. Might be good to do. I can't do shopping, I forgot. Yeah.
It's okay. We have money, right?
Yeah. Y'all
It's
do.
not our money, but it's money.
I don't got much.
All right. So the funny thing about this NPC, I have a very clear voice in mind.
Yes.
Definitely can't do it. So
Oh,
How come?
I'm gonna try.
I felt
gonna
that,
see.
honestly.
I have full faith in you.
You shouldn't.
Too bad.
So it's this building here. She's like literally like northwest a block. And this is where Nyx leads you. This is where the shop at least was, last he was aware. And as you guys like walk in, I guess Nyx probably knocks on the door.
Yeah.
And you just hear like through the door.
Oh no.
And then like some shit getting knocked over. And then the door opens and there's like not smoke, but just like
Oh,
a
boy.
heavier sort of misty almost air that kind of wafts out, and she's like, "Come in, you're letting all the hydration out."
The what?
Sniff.
Hydration, she says.
Sniff the air.
Yeah, can I do a little whiff?
So as you walk in, it's very crowded. The room is, as you close the door behind you, the air is very damp, and there's more room for plants than people in here. And it appears this isn't the shop, more so just kind of where she lives, and or grows this stuff. And there's a lot of different plants around, some of which is like to the ceiling, like some small trees in here.
Can I just look around and see what she has?
Yeah.
Make a nature check.
Not good at those. I'm real stupid.
I can wait. How much?
13.
Oh, I swear I thought I had +4 in nature.
You can see some herbs that you know are used medicinally. One of which is like an especially expensive one. That has a really interesting name. I promise.
Weed.
Yeah, there's also recreational plants. Known for having just sort of an effect that forces someone to relax almost. That people like to use for fun.
I'll take your entire stock.
And she's like, after inviting you in, by the way, she's like, so who are you?
Oh.
Obviously doesn't know Nyx's
I'll look at Nyx.
human form very well.
It's me, Nyx.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
she like looks you up and down and is like,
No.
no, it's not.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
Well, Nyx is
White.
changeling. White.
White.
Nyx is a changeling.
Yeah, I'm
You're
a
not
changeling.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
No, you're a human.
Yeah. He kind of shifts into her and then shifts back. It's me, Nyx.
I think that was disguised self, actually.
Yeah, a lot of magic can do that.
Right.
So what I'm hearing is this stuff is really strong.
Yeah, better yet, you do that, and she like looks down at a plant in her hand, and then puts the lid on, and is like, hmm, maybe I ever did that batch.
Would he know something about her that only Nyx would know?
Bro, just drop your fucking changeling act.
He
Damn.
doesn't want to go into his changeling form.
You just did.
Yeah, but that was in front of Ninyan.
Mommy.
Sure.
Oh, what now?
He like, you're just like, when you were 4 years old, you accidentally got high on a plant in your family's forest. And then she's like, next!
So fucking funny.
And hugs you.
Oh.
He hugs her back. What is her name?
Wow.
I didn't get her name.
Aw, who are you?
Well, he didn't. He doesn't ask her that. It's
Yeah.
just-
Aw, what's your name?
just knows that much, yet doesn't.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Her name is Sons. That's what, you know, that wasn't originally her name, but that's what she prefers to be called.
Honestly, get it, girly.
I love her.
And she's just like, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Who? Just pointing at your party.
My name's Rylan. Pleasure to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh my god.
Palfi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, literally.
Me, Gnork.
Aha. Me Sons. Kind of tilts her head to the side, like,
You speak
Did I
my
say that
language.
did I say that right? She's like,
Does she understand Kerr?
Oh my god.
No, because I was about to say like it's Palfi. What's up? I'm like, wait, that's not something I would say.
what's poppin'?
Was
What's
poppin'?
up?
she replies, brand new whoops just hopped. Didn't know she was doing like that.
Yeah. These are my friends.
Oh, we're friends now? What an upgrade.
Is this the first time we've heard
Shut-
Nyx call us?
Yeah, friends.
This is the first time you've heard Nyx call you friend. Gnark already has been called friend a few times.
Oh.
Yeah.
This might be the first time you've heard him say friends about the rest of you, though.
Yeah, not to mention, just Gunnar being like, yeah, sure, friends. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, starring a
Oh,
bit with
no.
like friends.
You've damaged your relationship with Gunnar. Look what you've done.
She like leans in
No.
toward Nyx. Is like, I don't think he likes you.
Some stuff happened. He's a little upset, but other than that,
Did
how
you
have
lie
you
about being a changeling?
Yep.
Gnork's looking away.
What makes you say that?
You lied a lot. You still lie a lot. You're a liar.
You got a reputation, Nick.
she's like checking her purse, and like she's got a bunch of pockets, so she's like, where did I put the?
Yeah, I'm gonna give like a look to Nex and like, looks like you got a reputation about yourself.
He doesn't comment. So it's been a while. How have you been?
Ah, dirty. As she's looking at like there's like mounds of dirt around, like, you know, from all the plants. So she's like, dirty. But she says it like with a smile. She's like, she's a big fan of nature, you know.
How's the business going? Still running? Going good?
Oh yeah. The demand is higher than ever now with the faction war. Funny that started right after you left. It's like right after too.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I give him a look. Like genuinely like a slow turn. It's like, did you have something to do with that? Nix?
He kind of just shrugs, like he doesn't even know, man. This is new information too.
Do you say that loud enough that she hears? That Sans hears?
I
Like,
mean,
did you know, like when you ask that, Raylan?
Probably. It's his friend, so why keep secrets?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why keep
secrets.
secrets?
From your friends.
Go, go.
On
She,
your
she just
ass.
like looks up and she's like, "Oh, wait, I have a guess." And then like continue searching for things and just not elaborate.
I look at her, like, and look at Nix and look at her. Did you want to elaborate on that?
What? Oh, well, so
Uh-huh.
Nina like really likes you, so I think maybe after you left, she was like a little heartbroken and kind of lost focus for a bit. And then there was this whole big thing back when the Red Knives first appeared, where they like took over the what was it? Somewhere west. She's like, I don't remember. Anyway, they took something big over, and then everyone was like, oh no, and then they pretty much just grew from there.
Uh-huh.
I heard Nino ran this whole sting operation though, and took down a bunch of them at once, and there was this whole thing. Happened oh, that was yesterday, wasn't it? Huh. Did you hear about that?
I'm just gonna
yeah,
look at Nix. I'm gonna look at
yeah,
this. Sorry.
we
That
were
was
part
not-
of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Goes back to fucking searching around.
I respect that.
She's just like, while she's looking around, she's like, hey, have any of you, ever, gotten high before?
Not that I know of.
Like high on a cliff?
Not that you know of?
I lost a lot of my memory, so.
You a cop?
This-
You a narc?
Like, well, would any of you want to try this? She, like, pulls out. She's like,
do
I'm
you
not
know?
sure how this batch turned out, and I can't really...
Uh,
I
What is
need a dependent variable.
Unfortunately,
Ooh,
we are
what
no
is it?
Gnark. We are.
What
is
We
it?
will be heading
It
out
looks
tonight.
tasty.
What is it?
Oh, Lord.
I
It's
volunteer.
nothing
as-
dangerous, I mean...
Yeah,
Well,
what-
I can give it a shot.
no, it's
No.
nothing dangerous.
No, okay.
Hand it here. Hand it
No,
here.
no, no,
I
no.
got
We're
it.
not taking.
Alright,
No,
alright.
we're not taking any drugs. We are
Right,
heading
like-
out tonight.
Right. Yeah,
You
it's
said
She
it's
fine.
tosses
drugs,
it to
Rylan.
Allure.
Can I try
Let's
to catch it
go.
before?
Oh,
Still with
yeah.
drugs
I am
Rylan.
Yo,
tall.
pass it here.
Allure
Contesting.
and Rylerin, roll me a contesting dexterity roll.
Oh, this is not gonna go good.
Dexterity
Never mind, that's a nat
save
20.
or dex?
Damn, I was just gonna say if
Oh.
it doesn't, can I?
I couldn't. I don't know. It was a nat 20. Good. Let's go.
The long.
Fucking
Oh,
Log
Lord.
on Allure, wait. Any day now.
Come on, baby.
It's
Come on.
alright.
What's the
Yeah,
roll?
it's just like-
Sunday.
Alrighty,
Let's go to
talk about the
Nets, let's
sponsor of
go.
this stream,
Love
Raid
Nets.
Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow.
I did not roll high enough.
Oh,
Okay.
So-
I rolled
so,
a 9 plus
Fuck off.
4, so.
Oh,
This
you
is
had a
for me?
chance. Damn.
Well, she already tossed it to Allure and Ryler and caught it. So Ryler
damn.
like
I'm much
snatches it from
taller
the air
than
and
you,
she's
so
like,
I'm just
"What?"
holding it above you guys.
Just
What?
imagine. Just
Can I
imagine you're, like,
grab it?
you're holding it like way above. I'm on my tippy toes.
Yeah.
Get Gunnar to
Can
take
I not grab from behind?
Yeah.
No.
That's
we-
tasty.
it's against-
Shallow,
it's with this
have you-
fucking weed.
Rylan, if you're trying to prevent Gunark from like taking it from you, that would be a contesting strength, but I don't think you want to do that.
I'm just gonna give Gnarg like a look. No. No.
And Nick's trying to take it like
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand.
I'm holding it up high. I'm using my height
You're
to
holding it up
advantage.
high, but Nyx can climb, and there's piles of shit everywhere in here.
14.
With my passive perception, 22.
No shot.
Yeah, you would catch
no
that.
shot.
I'm gonna use
so,
my other hand to fucking put a hand on Nyx's forehead and push him back.
yeah, basically, Rylerin like pulls it away from Gnark, and like it's kind of behind his head, and he's like, no, no, and then you just feel like a tug on it, and you look over, and Nyx is like hanging from it.
Just let us try it, right? Come on, what are you
It looks tasty.
and then Sun sneaks up to Palpy and is like, here, gives you another look sample.
Hey, I didn't know she was chill like that. No, I was just gonna say I want to get involved with this and that.
We got things to do. We cannot be getting high.
You can do things
What's
while you're
high?
high.
Well,
I'm
who's
high right
the-
now.
who's-
As y'all are fighting or start to like, I'm
Actually-
assuming it's a blunt, right? Or
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who's to say it's gonna get you high? She said she just haven't tested it yet.
You can still do things while you're high. I'm high right now.
Can you do a combat while high? I doubt it. Your reaction time must be real low.
Actually, this time makes it a lot higher.
Right.
You would be surprised what a couple of plants in a potion could do.
So what happens to
wait, can I like actually like start to?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Palpy in a very disappointed expression.
You're not my mom.
Yeah, we
Last time my mom told me to do something, it ended up with my best friends dying. So shut up.
Oh no!
Damn.
Whoa.
Oh! Did Palpy say that?
She smokes the blunt.
Okay.
yes,
Just
yeah,
says that and then.
no, it's like she just like notices like Rylan and Sarah is just like mine. This wouldn't have.
Holds up an L.
Oh my god.
Common gesture. In
This wouldn't
Kerr
have
culture.
happened. Shut up.
Careesan culture.
Last time I had this was when I had my best friends around. It's probably fine.
Do you even know what that is?
Wait, do I?
You're
can I
pretty
do it?
sure. I mean, like,
Yeah.
based on the plants you see growing around in here, you've seen,
I mean, like, do I know like the specific like? Or-
no, but
or-
you know the general, like, you know what plant it is. You just don't know, like, because different strains can be very specific and have
Right.
different effects.
It's whatever. I trust Suns.
Yeah, I'm trustworthy.
Right, let's take like a deep
Sure.
breath in, deep breath out. I'm just gonna the one that I have. I guess because I don't trust anybody with it, just gonna shove it into my bag. Like no.
Oh.
Someone's gonna find it on you.
It's gonna be really
You
bad
are.
later, but I have 9 intelligence. I do not think about that.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be really
Yeah,
funny.
Lord's like, I'm like, shit. Yeah, yes, we.
Halo,
We
you better
go to
not say it.
Broncia and then just tell
Exactly.
Ryler.
That's what you get for not giving it to me.
Watch us like when we go to the racist city. Watch us get arrested for just right forgetting he has the weed.
Drug possession?
Yeah.
That's what we're fucking joking about.
You're under arrest.
And Laura like still has it. Oh, you're fine. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, I have a permit, and they don't even ask for it. They're just like, yeah, okay, sounds right.
All right. Well, I mean, if you say so, you look
Yeah,
you
probably
look
has
trustworthy.
whatever.
Not a hobo at all whatsoever.
You look trustworthy and human. And then, like, the other guard, like, bumps him on the shoulders, like, same thing, and then they both laugh. The blatant racism.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
boy.
That's the whole reason I wanted to play D&D so I can be racist.
Oh boy. Oh
I'm kidding.
boy.
I'm kidding. Twitch, that's a joke, please.
And
clip
also,
it.
Palpy's a minority. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Clip it, chat.
No.
Just clip it down to just, I want to be racist.
No.
Be racist.
What kind of character you want to play?
Rosie
As if
saying
it's
that.
something you aspire to. Like, anyone can be
Exactly.
racist. It's not hard.
Just edited it over like a teacher
Gonna
saying
be the
like.
number one racist.
Then it just
D&D with 50% more
it's
racism.
edited over a
True.
teacher saying like, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to
wanna
be a
be
racist."
It's a racist.
Steve, the builder, the fighter.
Racist.
Steve!
Steve.
Anyways, back to the roleplay. I'm currently in my bag. I'm holding it to my chest and making sure that nobody tries to rob me.
Unless.
Aww.
Hey, makes you you have that
No,
little
like
sleight
I'm
of hand.
holding it in front of my body, like at my chest, hugging it close, so I will see if anybody tries to approach it.
So what happens to Palfy then?
Yeah,
How high do I get?
You like, you spoke at once, and then you go for another one, and she kind of stops you and is like, you might want to wait. I haven't tried that batch yet. just see how potent it is first. And right after she says that, you sort of like start to feel tired, and it kind of like you relax, you know.
So it's just yeah.
And she's like, looks like I could sell this in smaller factors. This is a good batch. And then she takes the blunt from you and is like, you shouldn't have the rest of this.
I'm just gonna look at her. It's like you didn't even see any other reactions that might happen after, at a longer rate. How are you so sure they can sell this?
That's innovation.
She looks over at Ryler and is like, you'll be back here if she grows a third horn or something, so I'm not too worried.
I can grow a third horn?
No.
No.
Sons is like, probably not.
Oh.
Well. And then she seems to think about it.
Right, please.
No.
Maybe with Kimberly and a bit of hypergrowth.
wait, Luke, what's your persuasion for?
Can I get the plea? to Ryler?
Not gonna go well.
But Canard can be very persuasive.
I kind of want to roll it just for kits and shiggles. Not gonna lie. Alright.
But she's like, and speaking of potions, while you're here, is there anything you want me to make while you're in town? How much longer are you gonna be in town? She looks at Nyx.
Actually, we were probably about to leave to Brazia.
Make sure you say bye to Nina this time.
I already did. Don't worry.
Ah.
Did I say bye to her?
Also, Brazia? Why?
Oh, we got some business up there. Try to find some answers.
I
to
don't
some
like
questions.
Brazia.
No one does.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Look over at Allure. I don't know. That's staring contest go.
Yeah, last time I went to Brazia, they confiscated all my, She looks around at the room. Equipment?
So it's illegal there.
Some of it. I mean, potions aren't illegal, but, recreational potions are.
Right, you might want to give that back in case.
I'm gonna like, kind of like.
Oh, right, I gave you one.
I'm gonna.
I gave him one. You
I'm
just
gonna
took it.
hand it over. I don't want that in my bag.
I mean, if you're going to Brazia, you definitely don't. So you guys taking the train?
Yeah, we're going to be taking the train.
We are.
You guys
Are
ever
we?
been
Yeah.
on a train?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
We got
There's a
the
train
money
that we
for
can
it.
take.
Train?
Well, we can check out the fees. I'm sure it's fine. And plus, Nina told me that, like, since Allure is related to the military, maybe we can ride with the military?
You're working with a military boy now, Nyx?
Damn.
Not by
I sure you
choice.
were a nerd.
Okay.
What's your rank? She's looking at Allure.
Sergeant.
Hmm.
You're
So
not that
you're-
high up.
Can you give us like any privileges as a sergeant, Allure? Like go into the bar and get 10% discount on beers or whatever.
Probably not. Especially here, I would imagine not.
Definitely not here.
Yeah.
The only privilege being a military boy can get you here is well,
Spit
probably
spat on the
stabbed.
shoe.
Getting a stab.
Yeah. It could get you stabbed.
Listen, this guy, when they found, got spat on the shoe. So it's, yeah.
Can Nyx take out the bottle Z thing and show it to her? Like, do you? I mean, we know this is like a sleeping thing, but like, is there like plants that can do something similar to this?
What do you mean similar?
You know, put someone to sleep.
You want poison?
God.
I mean,
If that's what you call it.
if you put it that way.
How long do you want them to sleep? Like for a day or like forever?
Maybe a bit of both.
What?
Half and half.
Well, if I put both in one potion, it'll probably just kill them.
I mean, that's what poison kind of does.
Well, I'm asking if you want poison or if you want a sleep aid. Maybe you have insomnia. And it's very important to clarify. I should know.
Can I have? Is it possible to have both a sleeping potion and poison?
I mean, yeah, but it's gonna cost more.
How much
I'll give
would
you
it
the
cost?
grand friends and family discount of 0%.
That's a deal
What
you
a
should take.
deal!
Wait, because that
get
times
it.
zero, would be 0. So get it for free.
Do you think our coffers might be running a little low? I don't know.
Well, how much is it? For
Ah,
both. Or for one. I don't know.
How potent do you want it? Like enough to take him down or enough to take him down? So she points at Gnark and then Allure.
Maybe just enough for. And he kind of gestures to a lure.
A
Maybe.
medium-sized human. I'd say probably 20 gold for a guaranteed death.
And how much would it be if it's just for sleep?
I can give you probably about 10 gold.
Sure,
Sleep
why
aid herbs
not?
are still kind of
What
difficult
is
to
this
come
for,
by.
Nick?
Don't worry about it.
What happened to honesty?
Oh, yeah, what happened?
Well, he honestly wants you not to worry about it.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh boy.
Can't argue with the pros. Also,
I am
does
a professional.
does like does the weed have any more effect after a while? Like any noticeable effect? Or
No.
so?
You're
Okay.
just kind of like zoning out.
Okay, so exactly what I am when. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't wait for like last second to just like die and then.
Right?
No.
Single
The whole-
bee flies out of your lungs.
I was
You have to
eating
make-
bees. Hang on.
You have to make like a DC 20 Constitution.
Oh my
saving
God.
throw.
DC 25. Good fucking luck.
Damn. Okay, how much?
No,
The
What
whole
am I
party
saying?
needs to make one. Secondhand smoke.
I was
Oh, no.
see, my con is only +1.
I think.
Hey, Valorant, can I get some inspiration?
Well, unfortunately, no, because it's only for ability checks. I don't have
true.
resistance, which is the saving throw one.
Well, nice
I-
knowing y'all.
Would I be able to save from that? Let me look.
Don't
I think
worry,
I
you
might.
don't have to.
I would not.
I think I have a chance actually.
If it's a Constitution save,
DC
he's got
20,
7.
you do. DC 25, no.
Oh, I do.
The only
actually.
person
I
who could make
could.
25 would be.
No, I could
Narc.
make it.
Yeah.
Arcane.
Oh my god.
Not that kind. That wouldn't be an
Well,
arcane
then-
deflection. That's not a spell. That's just.
Well,
That's not a
the
spell,
Narc
that's
has
just
a
getting
plus
high.
plus
4.
4
so-
to saving throws. Oh no, it does specify hit by an attack. Never mind.
Yeah.
The weed is the enemy.
Exactly. If the weed was an
It's not
attack,
attacking you.
it was an attack. So I'll have plus
No, the
4,
weed is an enemy.
plus 3.
The true villain of this
So I don't
campaign
even
is
have to-
drugs.
Well,
Drug.
20.
The war on drugs continues.
This
Oh
Days of
my
Dusk
God.
is sponsored by the Dare program. Visit.
Oh my god.
Nix is just gonna have the 30 gold.
30 gold. You have 30 gold?
Yeah.
Still, I assume so.
Well, I have 50. Well, I had 50, but now I have 26.
I could learn a whole level 1 spell with that.
I could learn a whole level 1 spell.
Well, didn't you just found gold? That one place we went to.
I didn't find any gold.
Yes, you did.
When did I find gold?
You know the place where I got stabbed?
So, yeah, I didn't find a lot.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why am I the richest one in this party?
Because
Because you
hold
keep
every
robbing
gold
people.
besides mine.
Yep.
That's fair enough.
So yeah, are you guys ready to move on? What's the next?
You could go to this train station.
Maybe we could get a trip on the train.
Oh, I wanted to quickly visit where the no, never mind. I remembered. Never mind. We're good.
Okay.
Because you're saying like, oh, because the statues are dead.
Yeah,
Gone.
since it was already
Yeah.
used, it probably won't have anything. I'm just saying that to save time because I have to
Thank
wake
you.
up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would probably have done something with it, but
Nah.
try
We
not
gotta
to
go to
exploit
the
things
racist
when
city,
I'm-
baby.
Yeah, racism.
Hooray.
time. Let's go, racism.
Train, let's
Anyway,
go.
Suns is
What we all
might be
been
my
waiting
favorite
for.
NPC so far.
Choo
I'm a big fan of
choo.
her. All right, so, wait, hold on. Let me populate this before I show it to you.
Choo choo.
I gotta populate the interior of this building before I show you it. Watch Delore go in on his own.
It's pretty dark in here, dang.
Lord.
Where'd it go?
Why is it so dark?
He's so enthusiastic about being on a train.
Fuck.
Jeez.
Obama's on the train.
Oh,
No,
Obama-
oh.
Oh, no.
Obama's on a train.
No, a
No,
bomb.
a bomb.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
Oh,
good.
Bob, okay.
I fucking hate Obama.
But not because I'm racist or anything.
I am.
I am.
Alright, so. You walk in. You see a lot of people, some of which are syndicate people. And there are a few red knives at the back, actually. Remember, the red knives haven't totally been eradicated yet, so they're still around. Just, you're seeing them less frequent, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a few people in military uniforms.
Let's go.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
what's up, boys?
Ooh. This looks sick.
I wonder why there's military people here.
Sure. The fucking Beetle Beatrice and cool in the very bottom right.
Oh my god.
I hope they're doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't gone to that
Right,
corner
Tom.
in a while.
You want to say bye to them before you leave?
Oh my god.
The guy we tortured.
Yeah, just him off. Funny, I thought he would have left town by now.
Yeah, they're probably not here.
Yeah.
You'll never know until you go over there.
I know where
We
I
don't
wanna
have
go.
time.
So, yeah, there's some people who are around. You could walk up to the military people. They seem to be sort of there are some people like there's this guy and this guy, both appear to be waiting on them like to talk to them or to get something from them. So you're guessing they probably sell the tickets. But they are prepared for combat. These are the only soldiers or any semblance of a military or police force you've seen the entire time you've been here.
Oh boy. Which
Have I been to this train station before, and does it usually have this many military people?
This is a little more than you remember, but you have been here before, and there were always military people. It's because it's sort of as a countermeasure to their concern is that quote criminals from the city of thieves, which you assume probably refers more to minorities than actual criminals, would try to go into Brazia, and these people are kind of to get in the way of that.
they no likey.
Yeah. Your guess is that they're probably racist because they were the last time you were here.
That's fair.
Oh boy. It's not gonna go well for me.
Oh boy.
For most of
Or
us.
any of us.
Yeah. Except Alor,
Yo.
Fucking cunt.
bitch.
Damn.
Yo, it's fine. It's great.
Oh shit.
Nice.
So, what do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna look at
so we
I'm gonna
will-
look at YouTube and be like, do y'all want to ask for the tickets?
Yeah, we can ask for the tickets.
All right.
Well, oh Lord, these are kind of like your people, right? Maybe you can.
Yeah. So, who again was it? It was
The orange ones.
yeah.
They're sort of in pairs that are like a little further apart from each other.
Yeah, I'll walk up and I'll introduce myself. Hello, I'm Lieutenant Allure.
I thought you were
Me and my
sergeant.
friends here, we're hoping to get a ride to on the train.
A lieutenant, do you have proof of that?
Do I?
You're a sergeant.
So,
I would assume so, but I don't remember.
yeah, I was gonna say it depends on
I'd
how
have to look at
committed,
my
because
inventory.
you told me once that you were undecided whether or not you were still a member, and then told the
Oh,
party that you
no,
were
I'm not.
currently. Yeah. So I don't know.
I did get discharged.
Yeah. You have like you still have your lieutenant emblem. But there is a chance that they'll just be like, yeah, it looks a little old. I'm gonna go talk to my supervisor, in which case you will be in prison. So
Oh boy.
Well, no, because I mean, I do have the military background, which does let me have some things with the military.
yeah,
Do a
but
background check.
that
That was my
if they
background.
check, if they full on check, then you will be in prison for pretending to be a lieutenant
Well, the soldier
instead of saying I used to be one.
to your former military organization still recognize your authority and influence.
But you specified that you were discharged, which means they will still understand that you are a veteran, but that's not how you introduced yourself. So do you want to say that I used to be in the military and ask, or do you want to say I am in the military?
Well, I said I was a lieutenant. I still keep my title after I leave the military.
But you were discharged.
Yes, but I still keep my title, like my rank.
Okay.
I don't know. This is Rosie's world. Is that how the military works here?
So hold I'm gonna DM you something.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, that is a fair point.
Yeah, that I didn't want to say that because that links to your backstory,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, I will specify that I was a veteran, but I am a veteran,
Okay, so
and not
um,
currently.
yeah. And they're like, they still ask if you have any proof of your
Yeah,
then former.
I will show them the badge.
And they sort of look at each other and then back at you, and they're like, "How many seats were you hoping to occupy?"
Can Mix look over at
Where are you
Gennard?
going?
5. I was just trying to see where
Why?
Palpy was, and so I was trying to pin down.
Yeah, no, I'm still high off my ass, so it's taking me a bit to.
Would it be 5 seats? How many seats can
Uh,
Gennard fit?
Maybe 6. Probably 2 for the big guy back there.
Ah. Well, the military trains are comfortable, but they're not very. And he looks like an arc and goes, open in design. I'm not sure there'd be space in the passenger seats, but I could give you your seats without charge if he helps out near the front. He's a big guy. He could probably shovel coal into the engine, yeah?
Are you okay with that, Gunnar?
All right.
Oh.
Good to me.
Wait, can you just lean over to Allura? Like, are you really gonna make Gennard do unpaid labor? Just whispers.
Well, the payment in exchange for the labor is your seats are free.
Yeah. I mean, we could pay it instead. That's if Gunnar would rather not. I mean, it doesn't. It's
Gunnar
fine.
did not
either way.
mind. Gunnar does
Probably
not
just
mind.
sees it as a workout, honestly.
Okay, I mean, if Gennard's fine with it, then I'm fine with it.
He doesn't even know it's technically unpaid labor to him.
he's like,
all right.
You need help? I'll help. I can help.
He's
Might as well.
smart.
He's very interested in this train.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Learning experience.
And they're like, they sort of take out this little clipboard and check off a few seats, and they're like, all right, the train should roll in maybe an hour or so. You're welcome to wait here in the meantime.
Awesome. Thank you.
Is there anyone you want to talk to in the terminal before the train gets here?
Who's around?
Well, there are several Raven Syndicate guys who don't look like they're trying to hitch a ride so much as just hang out here, make sure that the military isn't doing anything sketch on their territory. And I mean, you imagine normally more Red Knives would be here, but since the recent hit they took, they're kind of on the defensive. Although you do notice a small group of them in the back corner.
Are they
One of them
chatting?
sitting down at like the bench, and the other two are like looking at him and talking to him.
Can I see what they're talking about? I can read lips.
You strapper ass, bitch ass, motherfucking. Yeah. So, give me a perception check to see how well you can look at them.
I
across
can
this
try.
big ass room.
I'm gonna add a d6 to that. Don't mind me. 15.
So it seems like he's saying, because two of them, like their hoods are up and their backs are to you. The other guy, his hood's down, and he's at a convenient enough angle. So what he seems to be saying, and I'm gonna pause in between for
Mm-hmm.
when he's waiting for the others to respond. But he's just like,
understand what you're saying, but it's not safe here anymore. We need to use our talents elsewhere. And then the others seem to respond. He goes, you're welcome to stay if you feel so inclined, but your death isn't on my head. And the other one is like kind of, based off his body language, very, very angry about that comment.
Ooh.
He's like, then do your best to change it. And just sort of glares at him, and the other guy says something, turns, and kind of walks past you in a huff back out on the street. And you see this guy again go, just sort of sigh and be like, and you? The other one responds and he's like, great. Hopefully we'll hitch passage on the next non-military one. And then sort of massages his temples because he's got like a headache.
Aw, poor guy.
When the other guy walked past us, did we ever get a glimpse of what he looked like?
Yeah, he looked like a half-orc. Was in a very poor mood. And he had dark skin, and he was just like, fucking storm by the earth. You didn't recognize his face, but
Alright. Well, Nick's never heard the or saw the conversation. He just
Yeah.
saw the guy walk out, so he's not gonna comment anything. He's just gonna... It's like... I wonder what all the fuss is about.
And yeah, I guess other than that, you guys just wait the hour until the train arrives.
Yeah. I'll see why not.
Awkward silence for an hour.
Oh yes.
You probably make casual conversation, but we don't need to make an hour's worth of roleplay.
Ah, how's the weather?
You
No,
you come
no.
here often?
No.
Pause. And then eventually the train arrives. The military people are very careful about seeing the face of each person who gets on, which eventually is not very many. Usually the outgoing train doesn't have that many on it, and just generally the military train traffic between Alicris and Brazia is just kind of sparse because there's not a lot of soldiers who feel the need to go to Alicris. They don't care. They've
Mhm.
given up on it. So
Yeah.
there's really just the people who are here to make sure that no one shitty slips into Brazia, which in some cases is less than an objective definition thereof. But yeah, they let everyone on. You also, it occurs to you that the sparse attendance might be part of why they actually let you on. Because they don't really need the seats desperately for anything else.
Fair enough.
And yeah, I mean, there's a few others on the cart. The ones who were standing guard are sort of relieved of their positions, and a new shift takes over. And we will finally move to the next map.
Oh my god, it's happening!
Yay.
Now I gotta find the
racism.
Racism.
It's down and to the right.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Gnark's the only one here.
So
Good night,
Gnark
Will.
is actually at the front of the like things, because he's at the engine. So actually, it's not too bad, Gnark. They have like this big pile of coal, and they're like shoveling in every minute or so. And yeah, and then they like leave you with like, it's a bucket of water, but just because you're big and they don't have big glasses,
And they're all very polite to you. There's no like, because people don't like hate minotaurs. They just think they're dumb.
Yeah.
So you and your naivete are just like, these people are nice, when really they're kind of talking down to you. But not much. They're cordial.
Well,
They're polite.
Can we get our little
and-
tokens?
Yeah. So the other, I hid the 2 carts because one of them, I was gonna see if you tried to get on the military train or waited for the non-military train. So one of them's decorated a little
Ooh.
more shittily. So there's things like nice red cushions. There's windows at every seat. I just didn't feel like doing that.
Understandable, how would I say?
And you're kind of, if you've never been on a train before, which is most of you, you're kind of bewildered at what's going on. You're like, whoa.
Whoa.
And of course, I didn't mention this, but the guards give you like a slightly hard time about bringing a tiefling and a drow on board. They're like, kind of give you looks, but know that you're with a veteran, so they're like, whatever.
I mostly do like, I'm a cleric. I'm good.
Not all clerics are good. You of all people should know that.
I'm a cleric of Redmond. Let me on.
There you go. But yeah, there's like these nice ass cushions and like it's this pleasant wood on the flooring and rides pretty smoothly. And yeah, once you finally get there, they get Gunark off a little bit before everyone else. So you're just kind of standing on the platform for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then eventually your cart onboards, and you meet up with Gunark, and you are now in the city of Bratzia.
Oh my god. Time to change my music.
So the first thing you notice is that the roads are actually paved, and it looks like they were paved even within the last year.
God.
Unlike Alley Crease.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
crazy. Oh my god.
fancy.
And you've been here for like a whole minute and haven't been pickpocketed yet, so that's cool.
How are the
Not yet.
comments
Yeah.
looking?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Was Nick still in Raven Syndicate
So-
uniform?
I mean, yeah, you didn't bring a change of clothes on with you, so most of the people here don't know what that looks like though, because they don't pay any attention to Alley Crease. Some
Just-
military people do, specifically the ones who are on the shift that goes back and forth, but they're pretty much being punished for something that they inconvenience someone for by just having this annoying guard duty in this like rundown city.
That's fair.
So they just don't care enough as
Mhm.
long as you don't actively do anything, especially because you're a human. So they're like, yeah, I probably won't do anything too violent.
I'll probably do it to those lesser beings,
Probably.
anyways.
Yeah, of course.
So, do we actually know where this guy is?
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna ask that.
It's not like I was gonna say like, oh yeah, across Florida Street, but you have a rough idea. You know like what building it is. So you're not really like too concerned about it. And we're also gonna say that you took all the stuff from your cart, by the way. You couldn't bring the cart on the train, but just for the record, you have your shit. You didn't leave it in Alley Crease.
Yeah.
So it's like
Where's
a
this guy secure?
makeshift backpack on Gunark or something.
Yeah, you got some equipment with you.
The bush disguise. Like,
Yes.
peeking out of his
One
back.
day. One day.
Speaking of, as you walk outside, there's actual greenery in the streets.
Amazing.
There's actually every off-road is lined with some nice bushes, and there's grass everywhere else. It's crazy, actually.
Let's go.
Wow.
The architecture here is in Alley Crease. The buildings were kind of crooked,
Hmm.
and a lot taller. Here they're much smaller. They're in this very visible grid pattern. As far as like the city's layout, it just seems a lot more carefully put together.
Yeah.
And it's a nice city. It's, you know,
Oh,
And there's
considering-
no like checkpoint or anything like that. There's like that we have to go through. Which is good.
So I didn't take the time to put soldiers at every corner, but
Yeah.
they are there.
Okay.
There are soldiers pretty much everywhere. And you get a lot of looks, but they're not like gonna stop you.
Great. So I guess we should head straight to the Minotaur guy we're supposed to meet.
Did we even get directions?
Yeah, you have a rough idea.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna make up a street name and
Fair enough.
the intersecting street name, but you know where it is.
Alright, let's start heading over then, I guess.
It's on the west on the map. I circled it with this gross red rectangle I'm gonna get rid of as soon as you get over there.
Which way?
Let's
West?
go.
Oh, I
Straight
see it.
west?
Yeah,
it's
west.
Yeah, on west. Yeah.
I see.
And I'll move the tokens. Oops, I put them inside.
No.
They're
All right.
We
New
broke
party.
in.
Let's go.
We broke in.
Oh no.
We
Alright,
should
time
have
to roll, here we
Gnark
go.
knock.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we should get Gnark to knock. Is there a fence, by the way? Is there a gate?
Oh my god. Gate
Is there any
trauma.
gates in my way?
Is there any gate?
No, there's no gate on the outside of this building. at
We're
least.
clear,
Some of
guys.
them
We're clear.
had them.
We're
Okay.
alright then.
Okay.
We're clear.
Crisis
I,
averted.
I ran a one shot, and one of the jokes that came from it is just that Gunark's traumatized from gates now. It's really funny.
I want that. I don't know if that's gonna be canon for at all.
No, I was gonna say,
I
like,
love it.
like when I was planning like the animatic, I wanted to have like a scene where Gnark overcame his fence, like his fear of the fence.
Aww.
But he's like he wasn't sure if he wanted canon, so I came up with something else.
I think it's funny as shit.
True.
It's been canon until now.
We'll wait.
I'll wait until I'm confident in my drawing skills and animations.
It's at the end of the one shot was probably a dream, but that's how Gnark.
Yeah, but Gunnar could dream about his real fears, so
Yeah.
it's
His
not
real
fair.
fears is a gate.
Yeah, so you knock on the door.
I guess we do. Shocking. We've
Are
been
you,
here
guys, are
for
you guys
like
telling me to knock on the door?
Yeah.
shocking. We've been here for like what 10, 20 minutes and nobody said a word to us. Amazing. We're in the clear, guys.
Yeah, you didn't even get pickpocketed.
It's because Alora's here.
True.
Probably.
So you knock on the door, and someone answers.
Oh, that way.
Yeah. I realized it wasn't especially clear which direction. It's this like maybe like 5'10" tiefling woman, with glasses. She's got this like dark red skin, and she opens the door and goes, like, immediately has this kind of apprehensive look that drops when she sees that it's a minotaur, and is like, oh, hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
I kind of like lean over and wave from
Yeah.
behind Gnark.
Yeah, Gnark does not know. He kind of just gestures to everyone else.
I believe that. What was the Minotaur's name again?
Narul, right?
Narul.
Narul, yes.
I believe that is this Narul's residence. There should have been a letter sent over
Yes.
from a friend.
Oh, that's right. And she sort of looks over the group of you and is like, kind of going from head to head, and is like, Minotaur, human, tiefling.
Human.
And then she points to Nix and goes, kind of gives you a look and is like,
Oh.
human? Kind of like, he's like implying that she knows but isn't gonna say it out loud.
How the fuck does she know?
Because the guy knew.
Nix just doesn't know how to keep a secret.
Apparently, yeah.
I
This
mean,
is a
they just
big
know.
of news.
people in the syndicate knows, but like people outside don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, a secret's only a secret if not everybody knows.
Well, not everybody knows. No one in this city knows.
I mean,
The last
obviously
city
one
was his
person knows.
hometown, where he grew up as a changeling.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously, at least one person in this city knows.
Oh yeah, for
The
what's it
person
called?
who received a letter as a
Exactly.
forewarning.
Anyways,
My point
This is a
stands.
straw man.
oh wait, I was gonna say, how does he know that it was Nyx? And then like, oh, Raven Syndicate uniform.
oh my god, we're all a little stupid.
And she's like, come in. First room has 2 desks. There's someone sitting at the other one. And you notice there's, at least to the, actually, I should probably make these doors. It's very, comically large individual accessible.
Hell yeah.
Gunnar can actually fit through the doorways comfortably.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Unheard of.
Crazy.
Doesn't have to duck to get into them. And so she rounds behind the desk and is like, well, Narul is currently speaking with someone, but he'll be out. And then she sort of like thinks for a second about how long he's been in there. And is like, few minutes, maybe less actually.
No worries, we ain't in no rush.
It wasn't mentioned specifically why you came to see him, just that he was a scholar, so you were wondering what kind of something you wanted to ask him?
Yes, we are seekers of knowledge, you might say.
Might I? Kind of says sarcastically, and she's like, well, I'll need more of a reason than that.
We were told that he might know something about undead and all the sort.
Okay, so I'll fill out your thing as an inquiry. And she's like writing down like some just clarification. And she's like, sorry that, there's paperwork involved. It's best to have a record of who goes in and why.
That's understandable.
And then a disgruntled human steps out of the office, looks over the group of you, and is like, walks out.
Bitch! I'm gonna throw hands. No.
And she's like, didn't go well, I suppose.
Did he steal anything? Like pickpocket?
No, he just kind of pushed past you angrily.
He's
And
a
she
bitch.
just kind of looks toward the door as he leaves and is like, that didn't go well, I suppose. And it's like, 1 second. And stands up and sort of pokes her head in the room. You can tell she says something to him, and she's like, he can see you now. And sits back down, motions you to go in.
I'll give her thanks.
All of us or one by one?
All of you.
Okay.
So, this room is a little more claustrophobic. You'll notice the first thing you see, the rule is the same size
Amazing.
as Gnark. And he's just like, hello. It's nice to meet you. I believe we received a letter of your intention to come, but nothing about why. You are the crew from Alicrease, yes?
Yeah, that we are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard you were here to ask a question. Ask away, as he sort of like leans back in his chair.
If we can see water, can fish see air?
Oh my god.
No more than you can see.
I think Ryler, it is the best to ask.
Yeah, no.
Is everyone just looking at me?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
am. I am.
Can I get a repeat on the question?
What do you want to ask?
Oh.
Yeah, what did you come here to ask him?
Well, We recently kind of came to the conclusion that I'm an undead. Kind of like pause, looking for a reaction.
He seems surprised but not frightened. Just,
Yeah.
Caught off guard by that information.
There's just the whole. We are doing a lot of combat, and the issues that I know from experience that I don't heal of the regular healing varieties. So.
Yes, arcane injury polarization. I've read of it.
I'm not intelligent, I would like to remind you.
I want you to know I fully intended that to be the result of him like
Okay.
name dropping what it's called. He's like the phenomenon where undead heal from necrotic effects rather than
Right, of course.
restorative. So, what were you going to ask me about that?
I guess we kind of just came here because it was on the way anyways, but we were just hoping that maybe you knew a bit about my situation, I suppose.
Know about it and know about someone who knows about it are different things. I've talked to someone who is an expert on undead, especially necromantic magic, but she's not in town at the moment. She actually hates this city. Hard to blame her.
I see.
But from what I do know, it's not very common for an undead person to be sentient. It's even more uncommon for them to be morally neutral. There tends to be an inclination with the resurrected type that when they're not fully alive, they, well, for lack of a better phrase, thirst for blood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure of the truth of that. I've never met a zombie myself. But I have heard that there are rare circumstances that lead to, well, conscientious undead. But I asked her about it once, my thought being more on how people perceive fiends and tieflings to be the same thing, and asked how common it were for a zombie to be a regular person, so to speak. She said it was rare, much more so than tieflings are in comparison to actual devils themselves, but not impossible. If I remember correctly, she said that the only recorded cases have had directions or links directly to gods.
Sounds about right.
Are you a cleric?
That I am.
Renman doesn't seem the type. He can like sort of see the
Yeah.
emblem
I
you're
don't
wearing.
hide it exactly. That one I'm
Yeah.
proud of.
Yeah.
Well,
and he's like, Renman doesn't seem the type.
it's not Renman.
Oh.
Like Rylan is like, man, I went from like telling nobody to telling every other person. But I'll pull out my broken amulet and kind of like put it on the table.
Raisman.
Yes, and apparently there's some sort of contract that we got going on, but I don't know the terms of it.
You made a contract with the Beast of Hatred.
I don't know. I was a cleric of Raisman, but the issues that I don't remember anything except
He
for a
removed
couple
your
months.
memories.
Maybe, I don't know. Could be that he said something about part of the contract was keeping me alive. I'm assuming that is part of the reason why I'm undead.
Well,
Been brought
if
back.
I may say, that's worrisome.
A bit.
A god like him doesn't keep people alive out of the goodness of his heart. You have a purpose, and it's not a good one.
And considering that he generally doesn't keep people alive who leave his following, it's a bit more concerning as well.
I've never met a living defector. Until
We
now.
have now.
Huh.
Well, I mean, technically, they're not really alive.
A walking one.
An unliving defector. How
Yeah.
about that?
Fucking wizards and their
This-
technicalities.
This lady that you're talking about, who is she? Like, what's her name?
Her name is Sucrose.
Oh, from Genshin Impact?
Oh,
No, as in the
yeah.
sugar. as in the chemical name for sugar. Genshin Impact did not come up with that.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan of secrets from Genshin Impact.
I'm gonna
Oh
beat
my
you.
gosh.
Neural says
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna beat you to death. I'm
That's
such
kind
a
of real,
fan of.
though.
I'm gonna beat you to death.
Oh
What?
no. Please don't.
You may be undead, but we'll make sure you're dead by the end of this.
Well, no, because my god says no.
You're only undead for now. He falls to the desk.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Oh.
Please put me out of my misery.
Oh.
I don't want...
Oh, I thought you wanted him on top of you. Never mind.
Huh?
Hey, yo.
Huh?
It wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
we're playing League. Freaking all the zero win.
Anyways.
And he's like, where would she be now? She did mention wanting to visit the Tracelands, but last I heard she headed northwest.
Hi,
Or
DM.
was it northeast?
I get going to roll my hair.
Goose chase.
Another.
Yeah.
DM dearest.
Yeah?
So how much are you willing me to use to push sending if I get a really good description?
Let me reread the spell's description. Let's see here.
But also, it'd be kind of funny for me to be like, "Hi, you don't know me, but I might be of interest to you."
And all she sends back is, what the fuck?
How'd you get this number?
she like didn't even mean to send it back. It was just the first thing she said out loud afterward. Alright, you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. Creature hears the message and answer in a like manner. Immediately, the spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. Across any distance and even to other planes, but if the target is on a different plane, there is 5% chance the message does not arrive.
So, technically, if he just describes her very well.
With which you are familiar. I'm gonna say you need a visual as well. But you know that, so you could ask him if he has not a picture, of course, but
Painting.
like a painting or
That'd be
well, if you-
crazy.
illustration.
Painting?
If you're not sure where she is, I possibly will be able to reach her. If you can give me some description and possibly an image, so I can get more familiar with her. I could possibly cast Sending. Maybe if you have disguise self to make yourself look like her. I'm not sure the extent of
I'm not a caster,
worth a shot.
but I don't know many casters. I do know someone who may have a painting. A friend of mine, last she was in town, met her and, well, he fell in love with her.
Aww,
And he happens to be an artist.
so
He might have an
cute.
illustration.
Aw, I hope it's not one-sided. But
You just like say out loud, "Oh, that's so cute. I hope she loves him back." That'd be so funny.
Would we be able to?
Um,
Would you be able to put us in connection with him?
Yeah, just
Is he racist?
not. That'd be so funny if he was like, "We're not on good terms."
It'd be kind of
No,
funny.
he's like, "Yeah, just probably not today. I have a busy schedule. There's a protest outside of the courthouse today.
Oh, what are you
And
protesting?
I
Oh?
feel that I should be there."
About what?
A tiefling was wrongfully imprisoned.
Oh shit.
I see.
He's facing the death penalty.
Oh shit.
Oh, mother.
What was he accused of?
Murder.
Oh.
Who?
Are we about to become
Actually,
investigators of
they're
this
calling
murder?
him a serial killer,
Oh.
blaming him for a string of murders that clearly have no relation.
And how did they pin it on him?
Unfortunately, that the evidence, you would say, behind it is not public.
Convenient.
You see the dilemma. I swear, the city.
I kind of like look at the group like, are we taking this quest? This is a quest.
Quest? I didn't hear the
He
quest.
didn't ask you to do
No,
anything. He said he's
quest.
going to a protest.
I mean,
Oh, I know, but it's my imagining is like him
Rather than just like,
describing.
oh, I can fix it.
I can fix them. I swear.
I'll save the day.
mean,
It
if he's
could
not-
be Raceman. It's always fucking Raceman.
It's always Ray. No.
I'm kind of like nodding along.
And he's like, so I doubt it'll do much, but a crowd is expected to gather outside the courthouse today. I could probably introduce the two of you afterward. He won't be there. He's got a painting he's working on, something he was selling. His buyer wants it quickly.
Fair enough.
So he couldn't make it. By the way, while you're in town, there is a religious gathering that happens once a week. It'll be tomorrow if you're planning to be in town for that long. And they are under I was about to say Reyesman.
No! Immediately,
no.
everyone
Yeah,
had
this
to
white
click.
shirt and
would you look at the time? I gotta go.
Yeah, someone like,
Yeah,
It's past my
Anyway.
bedtime. You know, I have school. I have
That's not important. Who cares?
Just all of us
What do
fucking
you-
scattering like, fuck that.
yeah. Well,
Why'd you leave so quickly?
I just got word that
No,
my
he's
best
like-
friend's.
Lightning shade, bro. Let's go.
But yeah, continue.
He's like, they worship Renman, so it might be helpful for you to find some kindred spirits in a city like this.
Have I ever met any other Redmond followers?
A few, but never a full gathering. It's religions in this world are very like, if this town happens to all worship a god, you'll find a church for them there. Other than that, there are just too many for there to be a high concentration in one spot usually.
Mm-hmm.
But this doesn't sound like it's official. This sounds like they're meeting at someone's house and it's like a book club
Aw,
but
that's
for
cute.
their religion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds absolutely lovely if we have the time. Maybe? Not sure.
Well, just in case, I'll write down an address, and he sort of like writes down the where to find them and
Yeah.
when, and is like, there may be a few ignorant people there, but most of them should be
In theory.
tolerant, considering the god they follow.
We'll see. Would this be like a thing? Like, this is just me being a person who, like, I never go to things uninvited. Is this like would I know that my god be like, yeah, like, let's hang out kind of thing? Like, would they be fine with me just showing up being like, hello, I follow Redmond?
Yeah, it's even though it's at someone's house, it's just a general like,
public thing.
hey, we all agree with this god's vision. It's more like
It's
how
like Bible
to
study.
yeah.
It's like
It's
Wizard
also
Wednesday
it's that
Bible
and it's
study.
like how to spread the word of like, you know, because we believe these teachings are beneficial for anyone who hears them and adheres to them, how can we show people that this is a good way to live because it helped us. So, you know,
Might be keeping up
especially in
something.
relation to the city's problems because of
Yeah.
course, you know, there's not just the racism, but like, you know, general corruption and stuff. All of that is shit Renman's like, fuck that. You know, absolute
Yeah.
order and fairness and anything that opposes that is generally frowned upon. So it's sort of you get the vibe that it's like, hey, we meet up and talk about the problems the city faces and how that relates to our religion. But it's not like if they are real followers of Renman, they won't be offended that you show up even though you don't
Okay.
directly know them.
Sorry, I'm reading through my fucking like my notes about my backstory. The way that I worded some shit is so fucking funny to me. Again, just in context of my girlfriend is like, riz me up and whoops, we're dating. Like, why did I phrase it like that?
I do that with my notes all the time. I'll just be like scrolling through. And I mean, you know, there was the one that just said
Kill.
kill. And it was highlighted too. It wasn't like or it was between two highlighted things. It was like very clearly a thought I had at an important like I had just thought about
You just
this
didn't finish
really
it?
interesting idea and then under that kill.
And then another
And
interesting
it must have
idea.
been in the middle of a session because I just left the bullet point at kill and then probably got sidetracked writing down something else or, you know,
We'll
doing something
never
on the map
know.
and forgot to go back. I have no idea. I don't know who, I don't know how.
We just
I
kill.
really
We're
hope
gonna
it's not
kill.
Sheriff Crow.
You're just gonna kill.
Kill Sheriff
Ooh.
Crow. Yeah, I should change it to that actually.
Yeah.
My boyfriend!
Okay, now do we want his death to be low key or
Brother in
like
Christ, fuck off.
love you too?
But yeah, so Raz like seemed kind of like on edge. It's like, I don't know, this feels like it might be a bad idea, but maybe. If anything, he might want to like pop by and meet the people because it might be a good connections. But currently,
Not looking for new friends. Plus, most Renman followers would probably not agree with your past. Considering that you don't agree with your past.
that's why I don't tell them.
Yeah.
I'm seeking enlightenment,
Um,
please. I was manipulated.
I'm seeking enlightenment, please.
I'm trying to change.
The sentence I'm seeking enlightenment, comma space, please.
He is seeking enlightenment. Please, I don't know.
He might be seeking enlightenment, guys.
Just a little.
And yeah, so he's just like, will that be all?
Do you know of any place that might sell books of spells or like a library of some sort?
Most advanced magic is not publicly available for wizards like I presume yourself that might oppose the military, but simple spells are public knowledge in this town. There are 2 libraries. Unfortunately, neither of them are particularly preferable for social related reasons, but you could still go. One of them's privately owned, so you'll need to pay to see any books, but they might have better information. And he, you know, gives you information about where they both are. Beyond that, you might need to find someone who would be willing to speak on your behalf that you are not a threat to the military. That's the only other way you're getting into one of them that has advanced knowledge.
Fantastic news. He is military. But yeah, it's like, and just turn back. You are, since you are familiar with Raisman, what do you know of him?
Not much. His followers, that is, are less than personable, as I'm sure you know.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the knowledge I have found is through people who seek it. Many of them die in the process. So I've taken care not to pry too much into it for my own safety.
Yeah, that's wise.
But I do know that his followers tend to be blindly obedient, often manipulated, or are morally down
Bankrupt. Morally
themselves.
bankrupt.
That would work too. To his credit, though, he's not a racist. He hates everyone equally.
It's true.
My man.
So
so
I guess
real of
that
him,
counts for
honestly.
something.
Bro, same.
He's not he's not racist,
Rare
he's not
Reyes Min
homophobic,
W.
he's not transphobic. I'm saying he's not
He's
that
just
bad.
phobic.
Just phobic. Life phobic.
So he's just like, so that's
Hating
good for
everyone is so
something, I
base.
guess. Me as
So
fuck as
real?
fuck.
I
And
didn't know you were chill like that.
has there been any like suspicious activity apart from the tiefling? Or is that just a reoccurring thing for the minority?
Well, it's reoccurring, but it's not usually this blatant. It worries me what this precedent could mean. But there are a few things. You could talk to the sheriff, but
Sheriff
well, I wouldn't recommend it.
Uh,
Actually, he's like, I wouldn't recommend it. He's not the best sheriff I've met.
in what sort of manner?
Well, he does everything he can for the city in his own way, but it does more harm than good to people like us.
I see. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate what you were able to tell us. I look at the group like, hey, you guys have any questions?
I
Happy
want a quick
Alright,
note.
got everything I need.
DM, Mr. GM.
Yeah.
I just want to know, considering my backstory, and I just want to ask, do I recognize him in any way? Because of
You
the-
do not, but if you guys are leaving, as you're leaving, the rule says, Gunark, was it?
Huh? Yeah.
Do you hail from a tribe, or were
Well-
you separated when you were young?
Well, yeah. Tribe.
Yes, to which
Uh.
one, sir?
Yeah, tribe.
You got it.
I don't have a name for it.
Yeah. Do you want to make one up now? Do you want me to?
I think I wrote down a name. 1 second.
You got this, sweetie.
Did I?
I love getting blinded by opening to Google Drives.
Real.
You guys use Google Drives? I just write a sentence and call it a day.
Oh my god.
I wrote something like Bloodhorn. I think one
Chat
thing I wrote down was Bloodhorn.
Bloodhorn, okay.
We'll go with that.
And he's like, oh,
Bloodhorn.
and I imagine you've left them? You don't seem like the violent type to me.
Well, yeah. Left is a strong word. It's just more.
I see. I originally come from a tribe that shames learning. Thinks it softens one's strength, so if you ever need to talk, I'd be happy to.
Maybe I will. Thank you.
Maybe I will.
Naru?
Naru, yes. And he kind of gives you a nod as you leave.
Oh.
Oh.
Smile.
Can I give him a hug?
You want to give Narul a hug?
No, Gnar. No, I'm not gonna hug a stranger.
Can I
kinda funny.
No, hold on. Can I like bro fist Naru on the way out?
Nice.
Yeah, he bro fists you back.
Ah,
Let's go, besties.
it's like a
And-
Minotaur jester.
And with
Lovely.
all of that being said, because it's been a solid going on 3 hours almost, we're gonna end it here.
Oh, wait,
the
what
new
if we
city.
don't?
Well, you see, I have to wake up tomorrow.
You don't
Crazy.
have
Imagine
to
having to
give me
wake up.
Maybe you never
Every day I
will.
wake up.
skill issue, just don't. Okay, that sounded really like.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Just kill
I'd actually
yourself.
like to wake up if you don't mind.
No, that sounded so nice.
I hope you don't wake up.
Kind of
I
fucked,
hope
bro.
tomorrow's
It's
the
fine,
last
I'll
day.
make sure.
at birth.
Hello?
Should have died at first.
Don't mind that. That was just Omni Man
Okay.
passing through.
Omni Man.
Oh no, Omni Man shows up.
I
Well,
can't
thank you
wait.
for session.
Alright.
I want you.
Whatever. Yeah, let me redeem it quick. I want
Huh?
you.
All right. And on that note, I'm gonna start getting ready, babe. So
You're so real for that. Good night.
Wait,
See ya,
no,
bye-bye.
she's right. Don't let
Have a
that buzz
good
by.
night. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.
No, you're not getting to see the boy.
No, I want the boy.
Fine.
Show the boy.
Yeah, and the boy.
Show
Oh
the
my
boy.
God.
Show
Hold
the-
on.
Show the
Boy.
Trouble.
Show
Boy.
the boy. Show the boy. Oh.
The boy is here.
Do you think Arson's gonna export this part of the thing to the VOD?
I can't wait to start pickpocketing people, guys.
Oh,
Let's
no.
get it.
No.
Yeah, time to cause violence.
No, rather,
I-
you need to make sure that Nix doesn't do that.
But I want.
But it would be
there's
funny.
Rich people here. There's rich people here. We
Don't,
probably
Rob.
have our
You're
goals.
gonna get shit on.
What if?
Not if we fuck him up first.
No, then we're gonna get arrested and also
Not if we arrest them
sentenced to
first.
murder.
Not if we
It's
murder
okay,
them
I'll
first.
just-
Yeah, unless we murder.
I just no true. That is
Fine,
so
I'll just
real. Oh my
understand
god,
and
hold
lead
on.
Nix away.
Wait,
You
wait,
can't get
Palpy.
arrested if there are no police.
Yeah.
Grab a shovel. We are going to commit a murder.
Let's go.
Trouble now, don't bite me.
Murder time.
Maybe it'll tear away from the tiefling fiasco. You know?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh wait, this is the wrong tiefling. That's the right
yeah,
one.
no. No, they're gonna be like, no, this can't be the right tiefling because he's in jail. He couldn't be the serial killer.
True.
And then they'll have to
The
keep
boy!
investigating.
Kiwi.
The boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all
really
coming
funny
together.
idea.
Kiwi.
The boy.
Bye. Good night. See you tight. Don't let that buzz by or do. I can't tell how to live life. Bye. Hi, Trouble.
Boy.
Okay, we're
Trouble
ending
sounds
now.
mad.
He's just EP. I woke him up from his nap again.
Oh.
Did he get his treat at least?
I'm gonna give it to him. Let me see if I can get him to crunch on mic.
Crunchy cat.
No.
Oh.
I know, you're getting a treat. Jacob wants you nice and fat.
I mean, Thanksgiving is coming up, so.
Nope, not for Canada.
Oh yeah, true. Never mind.
Okay.
That was like in October. Never mind.
I have a cat.
You get the
fat
crunch?
cat.
I have.
Oh, I have also have a fat
You guys
cat.
get the crunch?
My cat just sleeps all
I
day.
can't. No.
That's what all cats usually do. Until they're
I
not.
can't.
Right now, I have another cat that's